Sometimes, the quietest moments teach us the biggest lessons. On a soft morning, when the world had not quite decided how loud it wanted to be, there lived a little girl named Nia. Nia was curious and bright, with eyes that noticed everything, but she did not always notice the quiet. She liked the rush of voices, the clatter of footsteps, and the busy sounds that filled her day. But one gentle day, when the noise faded and the air felt still, Nia was about to discover that silence is not empty at all. It is full of answers, if you listen closely. This is the story of Nia's quiet lesson.
Nia lived in a bustling village, a place where sounds of laughter and chatter filled the air from morning until night. Nia loved to talk, and she talked about everything. She talked about the fluffy clouds, the busy ants, and the stories her grandmother told. Her voice was like a cheerful song that never seemed to stop. Sometimes, her words tumbled out so fast that others found it hard to get a word in. Nia, my dear, sometimes the wisest words are the ones we don't say. Her mama Adia would often gently remind her. But Nia loved to share her thoughts, and there were always so many of them. One sunny morning, the village crier stood under the big baobab tree. He had an important message for everyone. "Listen closely," he called. Nia was there, but she was telling her friend, Kojo, about a funny dream she had. And then, a tiny mouse wore a chief's hat. Nia giggled, her words loud and clear. Kojo tried to shush her, pointing to the crier, but Nia just kept talking. The crier finished his message, and everyone started heading towards the river. "Where is everyone going?" Nia asked Kojo, puzzled. Kojo sighed. "The crier said to raise a special fishing festival at the river today." Nia's eyes widened. A fishing festival. She loved fishing festivals. "Oh no! I missed it," she exclaimed, feeling a little sad. She remembered Mama Adia's words. Sometimes the wisest words are the ones we don't say. Nia realized that because she was talking so much, she hadn't listened. Feeling a little disappointed, Nia walked home slowly. When she saw Mama Adia, Nia told her what had happened. Mama Adia smiled warmly. "It's a lesson we all learn, little one. Our ears are just as important as our mouths. They help us learn and understand." Nia nodded. She understood now that listening was a special kind of magic. It helped you hear important news, learn new things, and understand people's feelings. From that day on, Nia still loved to talk, but she also learned to listen. She listened to the rustling leaves, the chirping birds, and the wise words of her elders. She listened when her friends spoke, and she learned many wonderful new things. Nia found that when she listened, her own words became even more special. She learned when it was best to speak and when it was best to simply hear. And because she learned to listen, Nia grew to be a very wise and beloved girl in her village. The lesson Nia learned was that sometimes being quiet and listening can teach you more than all the talking in the world.